What is good, everyone? It's your boy Lanzero back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be having a talk about Game Pass. Yes, Game Pass, the service that is pretty much being touted as the Netflix for games. It just got even better. Now before we go in all the way, mind you, I have never been like a huge Xbox or even Microsoft person. Granted, yes, I have a Windows PC, but that's what I primarily have. I never got an Xbox. I've always been Team PlayStation all the way, and then Team PC. But Game Pass is probably the first service from Microsoft that I've actually found worth it. And I opted in on that shit from day one on PC, and I have never canceled my subscription since then because the value is just phenomenal. Now, based on that, you probably already heard that Microsoft had acquired Bethesda Studios. Yes, all of Bethesda, not like just anime. They got all of Bethesda. They got all their games, all the IPs. It's Microsoft's now. But Microsoft already confirmed that they don't simply plan on just making every single title on that catalog exclusive to Xbox or Microsoft's ecosystem only. They're still going to be supporting the ones that have been cross-platform from day one. However, a lot of new titles that might be coming out of that studio are probably going to be, as Microsoft has said, Game Pass exclusive. Now, what that means is any system that has access to Game Pass, so we're looking at the Xbox, we're looking at PCs, we're even looking at mobile devices. And yes, that includes Android and more recently iOS devices. Now with the iOS version, that took a while due to the fact that Apple was too busy playing hard to get with Microsoft. But it seems like recently they finally came to some kind of an agreement, and now the Game Pass app is finally available on the Apple App Store for y'all to pick up. Now, however, Apple products have never really been for me. They're way too restrictive on what you can and cannot do on their devices, and that just doesn't work for me. Now, however, if they do ever bring back the iPod, they definitely have my money there. That was probably one of my favorite products from them of all time. But yes, the value of Game Pass has pretty much skyrocketed even more. They're already having EA dropping all their titles on Game Pass, which should be dropping anytime now on PC, and then we're going to be getting Bethesda's games as well sometime this year, and then for future titles those are going to be dropping in there as well. So there, as a gamer, may you be on PC, may you be on the Xbox, personally there is no real reason not to get Game Pass. The value pays for itself easily. What do you pay? 10-15 bucks for Game Pass? If you complete 2 titles, any 2 title in a single month, you've already gotten the value of your Game Pass subscription. Easy. If you're the type of person who completes 5 games, you've already far exceeded that, especially for AAA games. One AAA game, one $60 AAA game, complete that, you got well worth your money. Like the Medium, $60 game, complete it, done. Full cost covered and extra. Outrider is going to be on Game Pass day one. Fully covered. Value right there. So all that to say, the Game Pass is definitely one of the greatest things to come for gamers. It doesn't matter which side of the aisle you're on. It definitely caters. It definitely brings a fantastic deal for the average consumer. Now, I only wish that Stadia had kind of done something similar, which is what we were all thinking we were going to be getting with Stadia, but Google completely dropped the ball with that one. Not sure what they were thinking, bringing a cloud platform and then still expecting people to go ahead and buy their games full price on that cloud platform that apparently wasn't performing as well as people had hoped, because it still requires your internet to be phenomenal, and not everybody has that. So if Google had gone with the Netflix style model for Stadia, I feel like they would have had more success. Granted, they would have probably lost out on more money early on, but if they had marketed it properly, which is what a lot of people were expecting, so if they had marketed it that way and they had actually executed it properly, it would potentially bring them more revenue in the future. Not even necessarily from Stadia itself, but it's more so from the opportunities. It'll more so come from investments, or more so come from their stakeholders, because good publicity helps boost stocks. When stocks get boosted, company gets more money. So that would have helped them in the long run, but they instead chose to go with a different model, which did not work out for them at all. We've seen plenty of services that have tried the same thing that Stadia did, and it simply doesn't work, because nobody is going to want to pay for that service and then still go ahead and purchase their game for this full price. It doesn't make any sense. To cut a long story short, Xbox Game Pass is definitely a fantastic deal for the average gamer on PC, on the Xbox, or on mobile. And I do have a little something for my PC friends out there. Yes, you. Come close. A little closer. A little closer. If you have a very powerful PC and you're already paying for Game Pass, you have no business purchasing an Xbox. Just saying. If you really gotta buy a console, you might as well go get yourself a PlayStation or a Switch. But you have zero business purchasing an Xbox unless it's for your kid. None whatsoever. You're literally getting all the same games already available on PC. Why are you getting an Xbox again to play the exact same thing? It makes no sense. Get yourself a PlayStation or the Switch so at least you can enjoy some exclusive titles from those other platforms. Well, now that I'm done snatching your wig, that's all I have to say about this little topic right here. I think Microsoft is pulling a lot of power moves and I'm here for it. As much as I usually didn't care, I'm definitely interested to see where all this goes. As long as we get more video games, I'm good, especially for cheap. I'm all about that cheap video game price. But that's it for today's video, guys. If you have any thoughts about Microsoft's acquisition of Bethesda and the current state of the Game Pass, let me know in the comments below. As for me, I'm all for Game Pass, and I would love to see other services spring up that are similar to the Game Pass so we can actually have some kind of competition. The closest thing we have right now is PlayStation Now, which in its own right has grown tremendously in the last couple of years since its launch. So hopefully we will start to see more competition for that service start to spring up. Feel free to like this video. If you dislike it, please let me know why so I can improve for next time. Hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you never miss one of our videos. If you ever want to catch me live, you can find me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Lanzero every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. But that's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys have a good one, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.